from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy!
Thank you for watching our show. Say hello to my co-hosts, my studio audience, staffers. And of course, at home, we've got our virtual audience. How you doing? Okay, today, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. So, I was right about Nelly. He's cashing in on being on Dancing with the Stars. He's a smart businessman, I'll tell you. Nelly is going to play rock and roll legend Chuck Berry in an upcoming film. They're both handsome, right? That's Chuck in the heyday, and that's Nelly. Who'd you rather? Anyway, Buddy Holly is going to be a biopic. It's called Clear Lake. Buddy and Nelly are from the same place. That's
Yeah, Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry and Nelly are from the
Cleveland.
same place. Yeah.
Cleveland. And Clear Lake is a lake near there. So, you know, Nelly knows, I'm sure, he probably grew up with this story. So he'll be good at that. You know, Nelly is an actor. He's been in some stuff. So good for you, Nelly. And you know what? I liked the Chuck Berry movie. Have you ever seen With Mos Def, Cadillac Records? Beyonce and them were in it? Yeah, that was a good one. But I think this is a story that could be told again, you know? And so this is not his first time acting, although I'm sure he's taking acting lessons between doing Dancing with the Stars. In 2005, he was in The Longest Yard. Another movie I remember, but I didn't see it. Who else was in this movie?
Chris Rock was in that, and I think Adam Sandler.
Yeah, no,
and
I didn't see
Terry Crews.
No, I didn't see it. Anyway, good for you, Nelly. Good for you. Now, this might shock you, but it doesn't shock me. LL Cool J is saying that he doesn't mind when people say he's gone Hollywood. Well, Hi, Todd. Hi, Simone. Hi, family. He posted on his social media, it's time to get something clear. Calling me Hollywood is not an insult. I came from Queens and busted my ass to get here. I earned every dime. I'm absolutely Hollywood. I like that. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. It's kind of like what Karen Huger was saying when she was here. She's like, I am absolutely embracing all this fame. Yeah. I worked hard to get here. And if you're like me, then you know the story of Todd from back in the day, you know, when he was opening for other people, and now other people are open for him. He doesn't even have to go on tour. He's got that music money, and he's got that NCIS, Los Angeles money. The show comes on so often, Bravo now put it in programming, which Bravo, can we get back to the Housewives and stuff that we tune into you for? Must it be on Bravo? But he does a good job, and he keeps his weight down. He's the real deal. He is. You know, manly enough to provide for Simone and the children, and manly enough to braid his daughter's hair on the steps in the Coca-Cola commercial. Yeah. Look at the Jays. This is a good family. Well, speaking of Jay, Jane starts with Jay. let's talk about Jane Seymour. We don't really talk about her very much. That's Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. Well, you know, she's 69. Would you look at this? 69. She says she's never gotten anything done. She says she wants to grow old. You don't think that there are a few clips in this hair? Just a little something to thicken it up and texturize it a bit. You don't think there's a little lunchtime procedure going? It's tasteful. I'm still mad that she's divorced from Stacy Keach. Sorry. I am. Voice of American Greed, one of my favorite shows. Anyway, she is outraged that she's not allowed to play a 25-year-old. Everybody calm down. She's serious about this. She says, well, first of all, Jane is currently filming a mini-series. And in the mini-series, she was told prior to jumping on board that she'd play a character, different ranges from 25 to 80. So the producers, much like the producers here, sneaky and no good. Besides, I like a surprise too. So Jane, just take it like I do. Humor them and go along to get along. Okay, so the producers secretly hired a younger actress to pass for 25. Because the younger actress is 25. Jane says she could easily pass for 25. Why, here's a picture of Jane when she was 25. No, what do you mean, mm-mm? That was the standard of beauty back then, kind of like the Mona Lisa.
That's how old she is?
No, I'm saying standards of beauty changes. Right. Anyway, Jane, the point is that you can't play 25. Just take it. They'll have you playing 45 to 80. Yeah. How about that? By the way, this miniseries also stars Denise Richards, and Joan. Here, this is 69. Wait, go back to the beach. And Joan Collins, but look, that's her. She's got a thigh, and she's, well, it's not, you know, right? And she's got her hands on her hips, and she's standing confidently between rocks. Goodness only knows what kind of snails are in there. She's brave. Jane, you could do anything you want to do. I still remember when she designed that Kay Jeweler infinity piece. Do you remember? I got one. So do millions of women. Oh, and everybody looks thin and 25 here. You see, you get to the top of the steps. Like Phaedra's husband did to Kenya. Get to the top of the steps. Anyway, if you can't take the jokes, then you can't take the jokes. Anyway, Jane, enjoy your time doing this mini-series. It's not just a one-off. It's going to be good. All you women, I'm sure, are going to be very, very good in this. Yeah. So, you're familiar with the singer Ledisi? Yes. Well, she may have unconsciously revealed her true feelings about Jussie Smollett. Oh. You see, no good Jussie from Chicago, used to be down with Tyler Perry, could have had the world at his feet at this point. Lee Daniels, sorry. Why do they always remind me of, you know, because they're friends, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, Lee Daniel. Jussie is making his directorial debut, and he's also one of the stars in his project. Ledisi is one of the stars also. But here's what she told TMZ, and you have to listen to her wordplay very carefully. Go ahead.
I love Jussie. I think he's always been there for me. Great guy. If you know him, you know his personality. He's a good human. He means well, you know, with everything he does. And we got to remember that part. And he does good work. You know, people make mistakes and they do things around the wrong people. So to me, he's figuring it out.
People make mistakes. they're around the wrong people. He's figuring out his defense. Norman?
Read between the lines.
While she's trying to defend him, she also threw him under the bus, as you could hear. However, I do say this about Ledisi. You know how sometimes when criminal people do work that maybe people are protesting so they don't really watch it, but there's a breakout star because somebody's got to go on the promo tour to promote this project when it's done. They should pick Ledisi, and Ledisi, you'll be the breakout star of this. You know? Kind of like Cookie Lion. You know what I mean?
Like, who?
Cookie Lion.
Cookie Lion, right.
Yeah,
Taraji, yeah.
But you know in the back of your mind, Ledisi, you will always have guilt, kind of, sort of, for doing this project. And Jussie, no matter what you do, you did one of those things that people are always going to remember. You and the African brothers, the exchange of money, you got off, but we didn't believe it. And, oh, Jussie, mussy Jussie. Go ahead. Thank you. In the meantime, we give Jussie Smollett a hard time. How about Mel Gibson should be thrown all the way under Jussie's bus? I mean, how are you going to talk bad about gay people, black people, Jewish people, all in the same slamation several years ago? Hollywood finds a way to forgive him today, and now they're making he and Danny Glover a Lethal Weapon 5. First of all, do we need a Lethal Weapon 5? No. 5. So Mel is 64, Danny Glover is 74. And you'll remember in past ones, I've never seen one of them, so I have no idea, but they tell me that in past ones, Danny has always said, I'm getting too old for this S. Well, now he is old, but for those of you who like this, it'll probably be in the theater, and you know, you'll have to, I guess, mask up and go in and bring your own snacks and stuff like that. I don't think that they're too old for action films, and here's why. You know, when Martin got together with Will Smith, they're the younger version, and they were like, that was like comedy. And they were able to do that really well. Danny Glover and Mel Gibson, they're the types, kind of like James Bond, point and shoot, and have their minions around them do the punching while they escape, you know? But Lethal Weapon 4 was 22 years ago. I wonder who was doing a protest on this should come back. Now, I'm sure Mel Gibson still's got plenty of money between people who have sided with him. The complexion connection, you know. There were people in our Hot Topics morning meeting that were saying, well, maybe Danny Glover needs the money and he's just closing his eyes to it and hoping that people of color will not come for him on social media. I'm not participating in any of it. Now, by a round of applause, we can include our audience right here and set-siders. Clap if you're going to see Lethal Weapon 5.
Oh, no one.
Okay.
Not one person.
Not one.
Nope.
We are the tastemakers. Just saying.